The more criticism I get, I gain more energy, and if people don't criticize me, I won't know my mistakes.
Yeah,
Number one.
If they don't
Yes.
criticize you, how will you know your defects?
Yes.
Politics is dynamic. Issues are changing. Expectations are high. This is where you'll hear our leaders speak. Are we ready? Let's start. Good afternoon, Bajop.
Good afternoon.
Good
Good
to
afternoon.
see you, young man. Huh?
Yes.
You
welcome.
look younger.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice. So, Bajop, Pyngrope, I congratulate you
Thank
for
you.
giving me the opportunity through this channel
Yes.
to interview so that the audience, especially the people of that area and the party you represent, will get a clear picture of the NPP youth in particular and the NPP party in general, and especially about the area you represent. So, can you tell me what's your age?
I'm 31.
31.
Yes.
The youngest candidate so far that we have interviewed is you. About
Thank
30 or more than 30 we have interviewed, legislators, MLAs. But you have got the privilege because you are young, dynamic MDCs and spokesman of the party. Generally, we interview the MLAs. Good, you're youngest. So
Thank
we
you,
are
thank
proud.
you,
We
thank
feel
you.
honored.
Thank you.
This channel feel honored to have a young person like you, and you will inspire other young people also. So can you tell me, what was your educational background?
Yes. Thank you, Loniak, for
Yeah.
this program, and I would like to thank the entire Meghalayan team.
Yeah. These
And,
are efficient
yes,
personnel.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
very good.
So I was born and brought up in Shillong itself, and I studied my schooling. I did my schooling in St. Edmund's School.
Tenmont School.
Yes, yes. And my 11, 12 also was in St. Edmund's College.
St. Edmund's College.
Yes. So after my class 12, then because at that point of time, I was very interested to join the Indian Army. So I was in the NCC since school days.
Since school days?
Yes,
NCC?
since school days. So during my school days, I got the A certificate.
A certificate?
Yes. So then when I was in class 11, our college was attached to 42 Meghalaya Koi NCC.
Yeah.
So in my class 11, I completed my NCC B certificate. And in class 12, I completed my NCC C certificate with A grading.
A grading, huh?
Yes, where I am eligible for a direct entry as a commissioned officer in the Indian Army.
Oh.
So many issues happened with my personal life also, where I didn't join the Indian Army due to so many reasons. Then I took a break for my degree, and then, after a few years, I completed it finally.
You finished your graduation?
Yes, in arts.
Science,
Arts. Yes,
But,
yes.
So it's very good. But
my 11, 12 was in commerce.
Commerce. Oh,
yes,
commerce.
Yes, yes.
Very good.
Yes.
We call it multidisciplinary background.
Okay.
You get advantages and disadvantages. So when you join, you got in the NDA direct, so you join Army direct.
No, this direct entry happens through OTA, Officers Training Academy. NDA, we have to write an exam for that. So, yes, so there is a special scheme for the NCC C certificate A grading where they don't have to write the exams. They just go directly for the interview.
Direct interview?
Yes, directly interview.
Yeah.
So, but yes, I did not join.
You remind me, the Vice President of India, Jagdeep Dhankar, he got seat in NDA.
Okay.
He didn't join. One day he will be Vice President, perhaps even President of India.
Thank you.
Still young, no?
Thank you.
So should aim that.
Yes.
Because from the tribal community of Northeast, not yet so far. So what about your, now that you are in politics, what inspired you, or who inspired you to join politics?
My father was always a close aide of Mr. P.R. Kandia, who was a former governor of Mizoram and former union minister for tribal affairs and donor. So he was my father was always with him throughout when he was the member of the parliament, Lok Sabha. So I used to see him every time I used to meet. So, but Ripple Kandia is
he was
the inspiration.
your hero at that time.
Yes, yes. So You
But
know?
your father was with the Bibindo also. I met him when I was
Yes,
in Malay.
actually, my father was one of the founding members of the Khasi Students Union.
Oh,
Yes, and he was, he was with the political party Khnam also once upon a time when they formed Khnam.
but but your father was always there present with Bibindo also.
Yes, yes.
So
Before.
that means the political blood, your political DNA flows in your veins then.
Actually, my father is not a politician.
No, but he theoretical, he's
yes,
connected.
yes, but yes, somehow.
When we look at your father from the political connection, he must have inspired. You must have
Yes.
dek kendek don't know.
Alright.
Your heart beats with the political rhythm.
Alright.
Yeah, very good. So now, so that means is this your first attempt? Was you 2019 MJC?
Yes.
Was it your first attempt?
Yes, it was my first time.
You were young then.
Yes.
Because
When I
age
won
is
the
25.
election, I was 27 years.
27?
27 years. Yes. It was my first time.
Okay, very good. So, having you in this interview is really very important. It inspires the future generation. What we need, we talk a lot about young people, but now to see you in practical, face to face, it will be really an inspiration. Education background is good, family background is good, and that DNA in your veins also is good from what I see. So, what you are in the party now, NPP?
At the moment, the National People's Party has appointed me as the state secretary and also as the spokesperson of the party, of the state unit NPP, and also of the NPYF, which is the youth wing of the NPP.
You are married, no?
Yes.
How many children?
2.
Good. So I'll share with you what happens. When you were first appointed to this vital post, you were a bit shy earlier, I know. Then I keep to know through second person, third persons. Later on, you were quite effective. Your NPP friends were very happy, but your opponents, bless that, he thinks too much. Later on, you surrendered because you knew. I knew, friend. So I like to share with you this. So don't listen to what the people do or talk, but your deeds will speak for themselves.
In fact, I've always, spoken in so many public meetings that the more criticism I get is the more, the more energy I gain more energy, and if people don't criticize me, I won't know my mistakes, number one.
If they don't criticize you, how will you know your defects?
Yes.
Then
so number two, also, if people don't criticize me, then, I'll be, a lazy person. But because so many criticism come, I tend to work more harder for the party.
I'll share with you the interesting background. This Benjamin Disraeli, MP of United Kingdom.
Okay.
Later on, he became a prime minister. Jewish background.
Okay.
When he entered Parliament and he talked, he mumbled, thrown, couldn't speak. Oh, he couldn't talk. You know what the opposition said? That fellow is not fit. Useless fellow. Who elected you? He stood up again. Who elected me? I'll show you next time.
Okay.
I'll show you next time. You laugh at me, now next time you'll clap hands. He was not satisfied with that. He went home, he determined, he practiced. He practiced in front of the mirror.
Okay.
Next session he came, a vibrant leader, and became Prime Minister of. So, like that. I like you. If people don't criticize you, you don't get proper. If people praise you too much, we tend to become lethargic.
Yes, very true.
Very good. Very good. 31 is still miles ahead to travel.
Yes.
To travel, miles and miles ahead to travel. And okay, now we'll come to the main things. You're NBC. So, what are your main targets and projects that you intend to develop the area, your constituency, Rambarai Jerngam?
Yes.
Then Jerngam is screen.
Yes.
So
Actually, Jerngam kadeka way naki sadarship.
Oh,
that's why Ramrai is a CMship. In my entire constituency, I have various sadarship and CMship. It's a very vast constituency where it starts from the border of Eastern West Khas Hills. It goes through till North Garo Hills border. my constituency. So there's Hima Meriau. Some villages are connected with Hima Meriau. Some villages with Hima Ramrai. Some villages with Nonglang Sedarship. Then Jerngam Sedarship, Riangsi Sedarship. So
I didn't know that.
vast constituency, and so many sub-tribes, mixed communities in my constituency.
How many subtypes are there? Can you?
We have the Lingams, the Marams, the Rimen, and we have quite number of Garo friends also.
Nongtrai also are there, no?
Nongtrai also are there. Yes, yes,
So
yes.
it'll be a hectic task for you to put them together.
It's not easy, but
not easy.
yes, we in my 4 years as an MDC, I've tried my level best, and yes, there is this aimship also, Nongman South aimship. So
that's controversial, no?
it's controversial, but at the moment it has become normal now. I have tried, to bring both the sides in one, together, and there are so many villages which fall under that Nongman Sao same ship, where before, because there's a Raj and a same ship, so before, there used to be two Sardar in one village. So the village tend to divide. There's no unity because there's always two factions in one
So that
village.
means you have tried your best.
So
also.
I've tried my level best, like not only me, with local leaders.
Emily from there is
Kimfa Marbanyang.
your brother-in-law.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
naturally, unity from home, unity
Yes,
the
so
field.
we have tried. So there are so many villages now that they have come together as one Sardar and have taken sanat from the CM. Like Tap village is one example.
Very good.
Yes, yes.
So that area, do you have any border link with Assam?
Yes, the entire constituency is bordering Assam.
North side, no?
Yes, you can see if you travel via Assam, there are some villages I have to go via Mirza.
Mirza, yes.
Some villages have to go via Chaigao. Some villages have to go via Boko. Some villages have to go via Rajapara.
What a vast field, really.
Yes, so the entire border is with Assam, and there used to be border skirmishes.
That controversial border dispute there in Langpi, is it part of your constituency?
Yes, yes, Langpi is part of my constituency. Since the Meghalaya Democratic Alliance have taken this step to solve this long pending issue, which is a blessing, in fact, I can say, because in out of the 6 phases in phase 1, 3 phases were in my constituency only. The Tarabari sector, the Gizang sector, and the Hahim sector. So these are the 3 phases where it has been resolved and people are living peacefully now. Yes.
You have a big task there to bring
Yes,
together
now
the different tribes.
in the second phase, we have a Langpi sector, which we are trying our level best. Me as the local MDC, our local MLA, with the government, we are coordinating from time to time.
Your youth, you can reach out to the Nepalese settlers also.
Yes.
Because this was once upon a time they were the people who built West Khasi Hills.
Yes, we are trying to get a consensus from all stakeholders, including NGOs, including Rangbashnong, Sardars, and aims of the Himas. Because we don't want that, in the future, then there'll be a controversy that, Bajop is entertaining this community, or, I want a consensus.
Consensus.
Yes, yes.
I'll share with you this. You see, in North Kashahil district, you get the Dimasa Kasharis. So there, majority are Dimasa Kasharis. And there was conflict with the Khasi Jaintia community there always. So the EM there, now he lost election, he tried his best to bring together. And recently they have organized a Khasi Jaintia festival there.
Yes, I saw in the news also that they have got a council also, which is beautiful.
Something like that.
Yes,
very nice.
Yes, yes.
And they joined together, Dimasa Kasharis, Khasi Jaintia came, and that leader from the Barak Bali, Sebastian Pakanteng, he came. He appreciated
He's the chairman, I think.
He appreciated the Dimasa. They embrace, they dance. That's the way, no?
Yes.
Leader is he lost the election, but still he continued to bring the unity.
Okay.
He said, unless we tribals unite, how can we talk of mainstream India?
Yes.
So very good.
See, like in my border area, one example is there's one PMGSY road, Athiabari to Umshak. These are Garo villages. So this entire stretch of this road, which is 6 kilometers, was stopped by government of Assam before the MOU was signed. So after the MOU was signed, then the entire area, across this Wak Tersung, we say. So the entire area, it has, it is in Meghalaya now. So all the Assam schools, they have closed down, they have left the place.
Now it's in Meghalaya.
Yes, yes.
I've
so,
been there first time 1988,
yes.
89.
So basically now the PMGSY is running smoothly. The contractor has given us a target that by February and he'll be finishing with everything. Yes, yes.
Very good. So now I'll come to the issues where the political leaders come across and they try to solve them according to their power. They have the SMDC, Kasih yang barit, Sota Mota, MLA speaker, Bara. So we combine that together and we get a good development, especially when your own brother-in-law is MLA there.
Yes.
So there's, unity and understanding. So people benefit in the end. So I'll come. What about the main occupation of the people in that area?
Most of the people in it varies because it's a huge area. So some in the Garo region, their main source of livelihood is this betel nut cultivation.
Betel nut cultivation.
So when we come to this Langpi area, the ginger cultivation, the broomstick cultivation. So even in Ramrai area, the broomstick cultivation, ginger, and some are into the timber business.
Timber business.
Yes.
But now it is quite reduced, timber.
Yes, timber. In fact, the land out there is so fertile that like the trees, they grow very fast. In fact, yes.
That's why I said no. People in Western countries, they don't mind cutting trees.
Yes,
but,
but they do it systematically.
You
Yes.
cut 10 trees, you plant 1,000 trees.
Yes.
That's life also.
Yes.
People die, but they are born. Children are born. That's why it balance the population. In fact, more birds than deaths.
Yes.
If there are more deaths than birds, it will be more cause of worries. It's also in the environment and natural tradition.
Yes.
So therefore, most of the people there are farmers.
Yes.
So how do they sell the products? They come to sell to Nongstoin or they go out?
It depends. Few areas, few villages, they go to Hahim market, Assam, to sell the produce. So some they come to Nongstoin, but mostly they go to Hahim also, some areas.
So now, so you said that PMGSY road is there. So farmers have benefited, no?
Yes, it will benefit a lot, not only for
because
the farmers,
transport
but
becomes easier.
especially the school-going children. If you see that condition of that road in the past, you'll feel sad during summers. The school-going children, they have to go through mud.
I told you, I went 1988, 89.
It's like, and now recently also the long pending 2 decades. This project, I think you're aware, the Nongstoin Ramrai Kershai Chaigao. It's a scheme under the Special Accelerated Road Development Program for Northeast. So this road, which is it has been initiated since the year 2000, but implementation has just started last year. Yes.
Together with Bak Kimfa.
Together with Bak Kimfa, we shot so many letters to the ministry.
How many kilometers?
It'll come around 78 kilometers.
78 kilometers.
Yes.
I have a lot from Bajop, Kershai, then all
Yes,
this.
it'll go through.
I went only once. I told you to that
Okay,
Langpi area. I
okay.
said I'll never come again. The road,
I think during those days there was no road only.
It was Kacha road, no?
Yes.
So the intestine.
But now from Riviang till Langpi, it's black topping. Blacktop. It's blacktop, and then
I hope during election I may go there. Then Then I'll tell you whether it is true or not as a passenger, not as a political leader, but as
yes.
That's good.
So this national highway has become a blessing for the entire constituency
28
and
kilometers, huh?
Yes, and in fact the entire West Khas Hills and Eastern West, Southwest Khas Hills, because this road will.
You are on the West Khas Hill, no?
Yes, I am under West Khas Hills. So this road will boost tourism. This road will boost the economic activities of the people, and especially during emergency when people are sick and all. When the road is good, that means the chances of them dying is very less. They can reach to the hospital on time.
I'll come to main thing coming with agricultural produce. You said marketing up to Nongstoin or to Haim.
Yes.
Do you have an organized sector among the farmers? Because if there's no organization, they'll be taken advantage of by the Bara Mahajan.
See, at the moment, some of the broomstick farmers, they come and sell the produce here in Maoyong.
Maoyong, that
Yes,
regulated market.
yes, they come and they travel all the way and sell their produce here.
But don't you think the cost of transportation from that area up to Moyang and the profit that they get will nullify each other?
Yes, in fact, it's very far. That's why, road connectivity is the backbone. So that's why once this road is completed, means we can travel from Ramrai to the airport in just 1.5 hours.
Oh, 1.5 hours.
Guwahati Airport.
Guwahati
Yes,
Airport.
yes, yes.
Not from that side.
Yes, from
That's
Chaigaon.
very good.
So once this road, it'll be completed, means everything will change. And I am, as a first timer MDC, I've got so many plans for my constituency where we want, production unit to come up, see, we have in the Garo areas, betel nut plantation are there. If if this supari units where we can convert the betel nut to supari, means the farmers will benefit more if they if we have machines and all. So I'm having a plan for everything, but it's taking a little bit time, but yes, we are working on it with my people out there. Yes,
Quite interesting, Bajop, talk with you, young youth and very youthful, and your flow of words is spontaneous. Because a working person need not hesitate or
yes.
Feel shy to talk. The deeds come to your mind straight away. It's very good. Now I'll come to another important aspect that we are having, because if we spend too much time on topic, we'll miss other topics also. I'll come. What about education in your sector? Education in the West. I'm partly from the West also. Education in the West earlier, a few years ago, was very bad shape. But after 2000, it became quite improved, I think.
Yes, in fact, Ramrai Jirngam constituency was delimited in 2013.
Yeah.
It's a very new constituency, and it's a very, I will say, no development at all before.
No development.
So, with time, development is coming, and recently we have got 2 community and rural development blocks.
Sinadi block there?
Sinadi blocks, yes. One is, the headquarters is in Ramrai village, and the other headquarter is in Nonglang, where we call the Rimuliang block. So in my constituency, Rimuliang block, because the people of that particular area, we call them Muliang.
Muliang, huh?
Muliang. Yes.
Oh, Muliang.
Yes, yes.
Now I get the point.
So that's why we named the block as Rimuliang block. Yes.
Very good.
So basically, it's a blessing. I really thank the MDA government under our Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, Conrad Sangma, President Song, who have really listened to us. They saw the problem in my constituency where people before they have to travel 80 to 120 kilometers to come only to the CNRD blocks. So
CNRD block at Nongstoin.
Nongstoin. Our constituency shared 3 blocks before. Some villages were sharing, were sharing with Maushan Road, some villages with Nongstoin, and some with Mautat Raishan. That huge was my constituency, and now since the block has come inside my constituency, it's a big blessing. With time, when everything normalizes in the block, means people, the administration will be very close to the people, where they don't have to spend more money in traveling, in transportation.
And time also.
Time is a very important factor.
Now we talk of blocks. I'll come to addiction later slightly. See, when you talk of blocks, because blocks are the primary needs of the people in the villages.
Yes.
And from there, when you have a block, you can interact with the block officials and get the full information. Coming from that area to Shillong, whom you'll meet, or even go to Nongstoin, you may never know what will happen. So it's very good. So 2 blocks were inaugurated recently.
Yes, it was inaugurated recently, and I feel very blessed because 2 blocks in one constituency, and my constituency deserves, because the connectivity is still not up to the mark, but yes, slowly things are changing.
That's why I said earlier, when MLA and MDC unite together, you get good results.
Good development. Yes,
and luckily he's your own brother-in-law, huh?
Yes.
Otherwise, but don't quarrel, huh? Otherwise, it may lead to divorce with your wife. Good thing. Of course, these are, as you said earlier, challenges are there. If people praise too much, you cannot do anything. If you criticize too much, it's a challenge. Very good. So I'll come to education. Sorry,
Yes.
skip. What about education there in?
Education in my constituency, I really thank the church first. So many religious, schools are there. For the Catholic school is there, one Saint John, then one Saint Francis, and the other, so many means the Christianity, the different religion,
Yeah.
so they have really helped because
Any
when
government school there?
there are not much government schools,
But there are.
but there are, yes. But mostly, schools, these private schools have really catered to the people for so long.
Yeah.
So my dream is, I've spoken with Honorable Chief Minister about this, since we don't have a college
Oh,
at
yeah,
the moment in my constituency. So that time I said, sir, why not, we'll have a people's college for my constituency. So Chief Minister said, yes, very good idea, but we cannot do it at the moment because we have to see all angles, where development should not concentrate only on one area but the entire state.
Anyway, you have,
So
you
basically
have conceived the issue. You
Yes,
have
so
conceived the
basically
plan.
we are very confident NPP is gonna come to power in 2023. So after 2023, I will surely work out for a college for my constituency.
Good to see a smiling
Yes.
young MDC and talking confidently and not hankering for higher power, for better work for the people. Very good.
Yes, yes.
So that means schools are up to high school level there or to?
Yes, up to high school
level.
Yes.
Because up to year 1998, I was MLA at that time. Rambra area, up to Kershire really. I went only once.
Now the road from Ramrai till Maudo, I think Maudo village also.
Yeah.
It's all blacktop. So yes.
That's why when in 2021, when I went up to Northstone, some friends said, let's go to your area, Rambrai. I said, no, I'll not go. I have experienced one, I'll not go. I'll meet for Kimfa. I'll meet first MLA Kimfa, then now I met you, so I know.
Yes.
So good.
Yes.
So that means you plan to have a college afterwards.
Yes, my dream is to bring a college in the constituency.
See, good. And now there are many kind of colleges. You get general college, you get multi-stream college, and you get also community college.
Yes.
So this, because community, they have from the classroom to the field.
Yes.
From the field to classroom, community colleges, especially under this new education policy. So it's good, you have that in mind. Very good.
Yes, that is my next aim, in fact.
That's why when you plant, when you put the seeds in the ground, it doesn't grow tomorrow, next week.
Yes.
It depends on the type of seeds. Huh? Even potato will take 3 months, but fruit trees will take 5 years.
5 years.
So education is like fruit
For betel nut, it takes 7 to 8 years.
But education is like what can I say? Not like a potato.
Yes.
But it's like a fruit tree.
Yes.
Very good. So now I'll come to you regarding to this animal husbandry and butchery. People there keep cows, pigs, chickens, to rear them.
In my constituency, not much of poultry is there, but piggery is there, then cows are there, but not in a large scale. Recently, there's this piggery scheme which was launched by our Honorable Chief Minister. So many households were benefited from this scheme where,
So that means he has come to the area also?
Yes, in fact, no Chief Minister has come twice, in my constituency, but our Honorable Chief Minister, Sir Conrad Sangma, he already came, in fact, thrice to my constituency.
So I should congratulate you and your brother-in-law, Kim Fa Marwayang.
Yes.
Really, teamwork of brother-in-law and you really proved fruitful for the people. Because, if two bulls fight against each other, the crown is affected. No?
Yes.
It becomes
In politics, I always believe we have to always be patient and we have to, persistence.
Cooperate.
Yes, cooperative.
Especially,
yes.
good.
Yes.
So that means you get piggery there.
Yes, in fact, it's not in large scale. People they don't rear them so much. Yeah.
No, it take time. It'll
It'll
take
take time.
time.
In fact, it's a very good industry if people concentrate on this, because since our state as a whole, we still depend on
Yeah,
other states for meat which comes
from
for
outside.
consumption. So if we can produce from our own state, the the economy of the state also will go up, and people will benefit.
You see?
So I feel like, with these kind of programs where
Yeah,
our honorable chief minister has taken initiative, people will start
yeah.
changing their minds and will go for it. Since our area is a very vast area, it's most,
But
there's so
potentiality is there. One
potential
thing.
is there, yes, but we have to give them proper training.
Yeah,
That is very important, because you cannot just tell a layman to, yeah, take
naturally.
these the pigs, and then we have to give them proper training, so that it'll be systematic. If it's systematic, that means
Productivity is also good.
yes, yes, yes.
But actually, I'll share with you, Bajop. You see, just few days ago, there was a report by this finance specialist in India. India is doing not so good in economy because they have they have to bring from outside all manufactured items, whereas the agricultural produce isn't much. So the cost benefit ratio becomes less. So unless there are manufacturing or this rearing of pigs, cows, poultry, then the economy will improve.
Yes, yes.
And recently I read in the paper so that Nongstoin they get a lot of chicken coming even from Guwahati, from Assam.
Yes, yes. A
In
lot.
fact, the people benefited. Though the local traders crumbled, said that it affects our market. But what to do? People need. When demand is more, you need more supply.
Meat, yes.
So you can take this as an issue. Produce more chicken,
And piggery.
You can sell in Nongstoin. Now you said roads are good.
Yes. Once the road completes, means the entire constituency will change. Yes.
Now, as you say, once these routes are good, because I'll tell you frankly, I don't know whether it might know it. In matter of tourism, the West has become useless, except Nong Khnum, last 10 years.
See, in fact,
People know, but they are not aware.
West Khas Hills is a very blessed area, I'll say,
That's what
because
you're saying, but people outside don't know.
yes, we have lots of tourism, destinations where, but people they don't come. So slowly, people also they have to be, that narrow mindset has to go away. So they have to broaden their mind, so that they have to be welcoming. Yes, we are very, very careful when it comes that we are indigenous people.
Yeah.
We want our identity to be to be remain, and yes, but when it comes to tourists, there should be a balance where people should welcome them, because the economic activity people only will benefit. So when it comes to tourism, we should welcome them. Yes.
You see, for example, in Thailand, you have heard no so famous
Yes.
tourism spot, Phuket, everyone there, everybody goes there, and so many Indians are there, and they get a lot of revenue from tourists.
Yes.
So what I mean is that coming to your point, there should be a balance between population, indigenous population, and also.
No, in fact, since in our entire West Khas Hills, like we are majority till now also. So we have very less. In fact, I don't have a non-tribal voter also in my
You don't have
constituency.
non-tribal
Not even one. So basically, I think few constituencies are like that. So basically, yes, we have to protect our identity, our culture. But at the same time, when it comes to tourism, it doesn't mean that they will come and stay there forever, or
tourism they come and stay maximum 1 week.
Yes, 1 week.
Because if they come and take only khana,
And then I feel we have to teach the people that we are very much protected under the Land Transfer Act. Yes.
You see, in foreign countries, even small nations of the small island nation of Pacific, they got very strict register. You stay 1 week, 10 days. Beyond that, they
Yes.
action.
It should be
Because
systematic.
a small population of 25-30,000.
In fact, if the villages and the local police coordinate, then it won't be hard,
Because if tourists come and they take only khana pina, how much profit will get?
Yes.
But if they stay,
They stay more.
And you get employment, the housekeepers,
Yes.
the cooks, and then
The owner of the guest
receptionist,
houses. Yes.
the owner
Yes.
of but you should check, as you said, balance. That
Yes.
means maximum 1 week, then you go back, or
Yes.
maybe 10 days.
Yes.
Most of these island nations, small population, 25, 30,000, they are very careful with this. Even Maldives, they are very careful.
Very careful.
Though they have got the same cultural tradition with the people of Kerala, different religion. Maldivians are mostly Muslims from
Yes.
Kerala origin, but most of the Kerala, except the Moplas, are Hindus. So it's good. I like to hear that from you. Should balance.
Yes.
Because there's no need of having money and your identity ceases to exist.
Yes.
Very good. But one come back to tourism spots. Can you give us the name of some tourism spots or potential tourism spots?
See, if you see only in my constituency, we have the famous Mauphanlur village.
That's in your area?
It's in my constituency.
Not in Mautharishan?
No.
Everybody said Mautharishan.
No, Mauphanlur, they vote with us. In MDC election also, they vote with us.
Oh.
MLA election also, they vote with us.
So I stand corrected.
Yes. The entire Mauphanlur village is so beautiful, where we have those lakes on top of the hills, where
So
very unique. That is one of the tourist destination. Then we have this Kershai area, where so many people come from Assam side to to have a picnic and all. At the moment, if you go there during this month, you'll see it's always packed. The entire Kri River is packed with tourists from Assam, where they come and picnic. So that is one tourist destination where, if we coordinate with the tourism department how to bring up this place, it'll be very good. Then we have this Maukrang village also. It's Maukrang. It's a Garo village. So out there also it's a picnic spot. Then we have this there's a Lom Maujod. It has not been
I've never heard Lom Maujod.
Yes, this Maujod, it's there are so many caves inside this this Lom. So but it has not been like I said, like people, they don't know about it.
No, that is a challenge for you.
Yes,
young
then
man.
we have this Nongriak
You have to
area.
bring me into the notice of the future travelers, tourists who come there.
Yes,
because
yes.
it is a very healthy industry, in fact, and it's very profitable also.
Very profitable. Yes.
So it's very good. So you and your brother-in-law should see that tourism flourishes.
Yes.
And I'd like to share with you also, if you have an integrated tourism organization and you combine with Assam, then you'll know it'll be integrated. So they come to Assam, they can come to Mekah.
Yes,
Now
that's why like according to me, that's why I'm one of the person who always come out that we need to solve this border dispute.
Yeah.
So that we are from from the same country. Then if once and for all we solve this border dispute, then that mindset, that mentality which we have at the moment, that we cannot be friendly with Assam and all. If we cannot solve the border problem, this will continue from one generation to the other. So that's why I'm very for solving this border dispute once and for all, because once we have a cordial relationship with our
Assam,
neighboring states, that means the both the states will benefit. In fact, yes.
Good. Only the person who wears the shoes where it pinches.
Yes.
So you are the person wearing the shoes of animosity between different communities, taking into reference your constituency.
Yes.
So therefore, if this is solved, cordiality will be there.
Yes.
And in fact, now even
and then most importantly, the people residing in the border areas will benefit.
Yeah, both sides.
They won't have to stay in fear. They development will come to them accordingly, because sometimes at the moment in areas where it has not been solved, suppose Assam government comes and erect a electric pole, then Meghalaya government stops, the local come out. And similarly, if we have a PMGSY from Meghalaya side, then the Assam authorities, they come. It's a problem where people should go and do a field project, in-depth interview to all the people living there. Then they'll know the hardship, the true hardship of the people. And although recently the High Court has given that order regarding this MOU, but we are very happy that the Supreme Court has stayed.
Yes, state.
Because sometimes, we have to know that, the executive, we have the organs,
Yeah.
different organs. So we have the judiciary, the executive. That was an executive directive.
Order, yeah.
Yes, so.
That's good. That's what I repeat. Only the person who wears the shoes know where he pinches.
Yes.
Only the villagers know the pinching portion of the shoes, and you who are acquainted with them, you feel that you share the pain also. So therefore, once this is solved, I think tourism will flourish in that area.
Yes.
And people are becoming more educated. Schools are there, so they'll be aware of their right, how to defend themselves.
Yes.
Because if they are not educated, they cannot defend themselves.
Yes.
They know how to even to write small things also to the government. What about the sports and games in your area?
Sports infrastructure is still very poor.
Yeah.
Very poor, but the people, the youths out there are talented.
Yeah.
So basically, we have to, we cannot do everything in 4-5 years. So with time, like I said, my dream, like to bring up a college. So once a college comes, then we can bring more, sports infrastructure in the constituency. So if sports infrastructure is good, in fact, we are a very blessed constituency where every village, they have their own playground.
Oh,
every village in the constituency, they have a playground.
So it must have pleased you a lot.
I
saw so many shields there.
Yes.
Any shields connecting with sports there?
Actually, when I was in school and college, I was a very athletic person and a footballer. So yes,
I saw so many shields there.
Yes.
So therefore, you must have tickled your mind when you go there.
Yes. So basically, so many youths are talented, but yes, we have to coordinate with the sports department how to, tap these young talents. So if we get to tap them at a very young age, then we can, bring out the athletes. Because at the moment, Meghalaya, yes, it's coming up, but it's not up to the mark where, we can see the recent Northeast Games which have just concluded. Yes. So Meghalaya needs to do a lot. In fact, the entire state needs to do a lot when it comes to sports.
We should implement what you talk into action. Tell your brother-in-law also, implement into action. You see, in Manipur, that boxer.
Yes, Maricom.
When she won some medals, she was made police officer by the state government. Then when she got some trophies in Olympic also, Asian Games also, she was made DSP. Now she is full SP. No need to give cash to have. Her salary is small.
Yes.
Here we talk a lot, but translate into action is quite different. This you can bring, because you are a spokesman of the party, your own organization should bring this into.
Yes. In fact, we have already our manifesto committee have already sat down, and sports will be one section where we really want to focus. As a youth leader, I have seen, so many youths, they have so much talent in the state. So with time, with technology improving, so yes,
you should stress on your, now that you are very close to the government, you probably will come again also, I hope. So you can stress them. See, we don't have even a football academy in the state.
Yes.
And we have to go outside to Maharashtra, to Kolkata. So as you said,
I will remember that, and yes, I will.
The area is very vast.
Yes.
So it's question of land.
The question of land is available. Yes.
So now I'll come to this. So many things to ask you, and employment, manufacturing, but I'll come straight because of time constraint.
Okay.
Now you are a spokesperson of the party, and of the youth especially. Do you involve yourself in campaigning for the party?
Yes, I extensively campaign. In fact, throughout the state, I go to different constituencies, not only to huge rallies, but even small pocket meetings also. I go, I meet people, and I canvass for my party. We have a very strong NPYF team, our National People's Youth Front.
So you are the spokesperson of the NPYF also?
Yes, at the same time, I'm the spokesperson, and we have a very dynamic leader, Kitbor Lang Nongrem, our state president. We have, Ba Pherwar, our general secretary, Senseng, Bajop, so many of them. They're very dedicated, very hardworking team where when we go anywhere, organize a meeting through the NPYF means it's always a very fruitful meeting. And at the moment, throughout the state, if we hold a rally, if NPYF wants to hold a rally, we can bring a crowd only of the youths 2 lakhs.
Tomorrow is a big rally, no?
Tomorrow is a big rally, yes. So we have enrolled all over the state around 2 lakh youths in the NPYF, yes.
So starting point, since you are from Rajarangam, do you think that the NPP will be able to retain the seat of Ramrajarangam?
See,
MLA?
yes, in fact, as you know, like Bakimfa recently joined NPP. NPP was, it's not, in 2018, Congress, Bakimfa won on a Congress ticket. So with time, with the wave of the people of the state for the NPP, so finally Bakimfa also decided to join NPP. So with me as an MDC, working together with him, I am very confident we will win. But yes, we have to work hard.
Yeah.
We have to work
You
hard.
cannot take for granted.
Election is election.
Yeah.
Anything can happen even in the last minute also. So we have to, but what I feel, the contribution which Bakimfa, Honorable MLA, has given to the constituency, I feel that people will not forget him. Because when it comes to the past where we had the COVID pandemic, we were there for the people. We were there. We tried our level best, to cater to people, to give things to the people where they need, like rations and all. We tried our level best. So all these good deeds which Bakimfa has done, with me, I feel that people will still have faith on us. And most importantly, this is my appeal to my voters, especially in my constituency, be it from any political party, to vote for the NPP, because they should understand that it's under this government we have achieved so much at a very short span of time. We have achieved 2 community rural and development blocks. We have achieved roads. So it is during this government. So that's why my appeal is that they should vote for the NPP on these lines also.
It's good because Joachim Fano is like center forward. So
yes,
the balls are spread by MDC like you and others.
Yes,
the young people. So
yes,
unless he get the ball from these suppliers, how he could score the goal?
Yes.
If you run throughout the whole field within 15 minutes, you get tired. It's good. So now, what about the portion in West Khas Hills in general? West Khas Hills, East and West, and Southwest Khas Hills.
West Khas Hills, we have at the moment, all the MLAs are NPP MLAs. So West Khas Hills, we are very strong.
But I heard that in Northern is quite a competition, no?
No. In fact, the more the competitors, the more the merrier for the sitting MLA, because it's always
but even then
the MLA will have.
I don't know. I may be wrong. But somebody told me that in Northern, Congress candidates giving very tough fight. I don't know.
Yes, rumors will always come, go in the market, in the,
But you mean that the NPP is still strong in Northern?
Yes, in the entire West Khas Hills, we are very strong. We have penetrated into Mount Haraishan also, where we have a very strong candidate, Kong Bayolinda. He's giving a tough time to the sitting MLA. And our Southwest Khas Hills, we have our ex-subdivisional Officer Civil, Bas Talent. He is also giving a tough time to the sitting MLA. Then our Dango is contesting on NPP ticket from Ranikor, where he's very strong.
But the Pius Marwan is quite strong. The sitting MLA, UDP, no?
Yes.
He's quite strong. You cannot...
See, it depends upon hard work.
Yeah.
But we have to remember in the past that he didn't win in a general election. He won on a by-election.
Yeah.
General election is always different. So
no, but still, by-election always is a pointer to the next.
Yes, but
because
if
once you lose, you know how to assess yourself.
But what I feel is if people can see the NPP wave throughout the state, where you can see strong candidates joining, sitting MLAs of other political parties joining the NPP, so the people of Ranikor also, they should understand that they vote for the party which will come into power, so that we can bring more development into that area.
Good. So now what beyond the West Kars Hills, what do you feel about NPP position in other parts of this side, eastern Meghalaya,
See,
Ribhoi, Jaintia Hills, or
no matter
East Kars
what
Hills?
other political parties talk about their own party, that they'll win this much seat, but if you calculate throughout the state, I think we are fielding around 58 candidates this time. So at the moment we have identified 58 candidates. So NPP's presence is throughout Meghalaya. So this has given NPP an upper hand. So basically, I've traveled to West Jaintia Hills, where Ba Komingon Umbon is doing very well. Mas Nobhalang Dhar, I was in his constituency where I've given a speech out there. Immense support for him. The people have still reposed their faith on him.
What about Juwai?
Jowai also, the MLA is working very hard. So, those are sure seats for the NPP, and NPP is, giving a tough time for other political parties, because you can see in the NPP family, there's no, infighting.
Yeah.
Infighting is not there. If you can correct me if you see any infighting in NPP.
So far, none.
There's no infighting in the NPP. So,
but from the partners of the NPP in the government, there's a lot of
see,
objections.
this is election time. They have, been there with the government together for all these 4+ years. With just a few months left for the election. So they'll start talking that, but after they've taken the benefit of the government, they'll start, because it's natural for any political party, so that they win, they'll always try to criticize other political party. But us as a party, NPP, we know, we are very confident that we are contesting on 58 seats, and all these 58 seats, we are reaching the final.
Seats are being omitted out?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet. We are
that means
still.
You are still keeping the cat in the bag.
Yes. So I can say Mairang and Laban.
You are still keeping the cat in the bag. You are not letting it out.
Yes, we will see.
So now what about Kor Hills? With all this dynamism of Mukul Samai, his experience as Chief Minister for 8 years, his influence, I think you cannot belittle his hard work. He's very hard worker, so you cannot.
Yes.
Do you feel that Garo Hills will be fertile ground for NPP still?
NPP will do well in Garo Hills. In North Garo Hills, we have strong candidates like Marthon Sangma, who's the sitting MLA of Mendi Pathar. Then we have this Bajeng Doba MLA Pongseng, who's also the sitting MLA. He's very strong. MDC also, his person won. So basically, North Garo Hills, we're going to do very well. In Tura, we're going to do very well. Even in South Garo Hills.
Not Tura and South Tura, they have got those two eminent persons.
No, we have our leader, our Chief Minister.
Even then,
yes,
Chief Minister cannot take for granted. I can
that. But the people of South Tura will give a good result for the NPP. Anyway. I have faith, because I have so many friends. I have, so
it's good to see a young man who is optimistic.
Yes.
Good.
So yes, we have TMC, which has come into the political arena in Meghalaya recently. So in Garo Hills, in some pockets, they might be strong in the, but most of the pockets out of 24 constituencies, NPP is very strong in 17 constituencies.
Do you feel that NPP will get single majority this time?
Our target is to achieve single majority. So at the moment, if it doesn't flip in 4-5 constituencies, that means we're sure we are crossing the halfway mark.
Very good to meet an optimistic young person like you.
Yes.
So therefore, you have to do a lot of works. Now coming back to all this, you should try to think how to help the people.
Yes.
How to help people. Because, for example, you cannot each and everyone keep your help, but you can form like self-help group. You have got plenty of self-help groups in.
Yes, we have a lot.
Those should not bring politics to the SSGs.
No.
Because they are developmental.
See, like I used to say, as political leaders, politicians, we should never interfere, especially in these central schemes when it comes to MNRGS, 100 days, then when it comes to all these village organizations, self-help groups. So there are so many village organizations which have been formed in my constituency also. They are, changing the mindset of the people, and slowly with time everything will change.
It's for the people to judge where to go, but
Yes.
you should not influence them.
Yes.
Because in a democratic setup like India, this thing cannot be taken advantage of.
Yes.
You can never predict what will happen afterwards, because the very people whom you help will turn their back against you. But we try to be neutral is good. So therefore, if SHGs, these are like the people who talk about the deeds. They don't talk about party. We have benefited from this government. They will not talk to vote for party X or Y, but these people talk that we have got these advantages. They are the main campaigners who talk of the truth, because opposition will try to praise itself, you will try to praise yourself. So we are from far, we get confused. So therefore, anyway, I'll come again to one very important issue. See, whenever we want here, irrespective of what parties win in the state, especially a financial deficit state, you cannot access independently without any umbilical connection with the center. So, as it is now, BJP is still there till 2024. So you cannot break that umbilical cord connecting the state and the center, especially for a deficit state like us, where blood transfusion is less or no, where blood from our own is less.
Yes.
We need blood transfusion from there. Don't you feel that this status quo should continue for the time being?
See, when it comes to fighting election, we fight as a political party.
Yeah.
That we should remember. We have our own ideology. Other political parties, be it BJP, Congress, or the other regional parties, they have their own ideology.
Yeah.
So we cannot mix ideology with governments.
No, but
Of different
we are a
political parties.
deficit state.
Yes.
Tamil
So
Nadu, they are
basically,
surplus state, they can challenge.
Yes.
But we have more or
So
less
basically, when we are in one country, we still depend on, the central government. So that should continue, of course, to bring more development to the state. If that doesn't continue,
no, because
it's
we are a
impossible.
deficit state, no financial.
Yes.
So therefore, that umbilical link should not be disconnected.
No.
So should be careful when
Yes.
especially when you write your manifesto.
Yes.
Though many people blame that NPP is not manifesto, it is manifesto. So that shows that they are afraid of you. If people don't talk with you, mean you don't exist in their mind.
Most of the constituents all over the state are very intelligent.
Yeah.
They are very well aware. Those days where rumors play a very vital role during election,
No, now
it's gone.
Now gone.
Nowadays, people, they will vote according to what their particular leader has done for them, what their particular political party has done for them. That people will vote on those lines.
Yeah,
They won't vote on rumors, on all
That's
these.
why even this social media part of it is rumor also. That people know how to pinpoint the rumors. I see when I went to Nostanya, I was surprised when young students or college students said, these are rumors. How do you know? Last night there was a social media news. Then we don't believe it, and today we confirm. Nostanya. I said, we are from Langap area. So it's very good, as you said.
Yes.
So people are more aware, but there are more female voters than male voters in the state, no?
Yes.
So it's very good. So I'm not like to take much of your time. So before I conclude, I've got only one thing. There are many things to talk. What about job unemployment in the state? As a party, job unemployment
See,
as a party.
unemployment is not a new issue in the state. In fact, all over the country, unemployment is very high.
The whole world also.
Yes. So basically, the youths, especially in the state, they have to venture into different, sections.
Manufacturing unit.
Yes,
Small
because
scale.
if you see when it comes to government jobs, the saturation level has come.
Yeah, saturated.
So with the population which we have, and we can see the number of posts. Suppose there are 2 posts for a junior engineer. you'll see 1,000 people applying for
Yeah.
that post. So, you know, the mindset should change. We cannot blame the government,
Yeah.
you know, everything on the government about unemployment, but the government has to support the youths, especially, you know, when they will venture. We are very thankful to our chief minister, the prime projects, so many, the youths, they have,
That's why he put that challenge to the youth. Be
Yes.
job providers,
yes, then
not
the
job seekers.
the yes program. So many programs which this government has, done. I hope that, it will help on this unemployment problem. So unemployment, basically, we can, we can control this if our youths start venturing on different aspects. They don't think only for government jobs, but they have to go, start venturing on other aspects also.
That's why education should be revised, because education is current subject, central and state. So that this education should not be knowledge oriented. We should be job oriented, job providers, skill oriented.
Yes.
So it becomes job providers, not job seekers.
Yes, yes.
That means you employ people.
Yes.
I will not take much of it. I've got 2-3 more points, but I'll stop here. I hope we will meet again after the election. And luckily, you are the last person to be interviewed, because after this there will be election. So we do not want to attract the attention of the Election Commission of India. So thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, so dynamic, huh?
Thank you.
You're like my young son. My youngest son is 42 years, no?
Okay. Okay.
He's born 1982. He's 50.
Okay.
1982.
Thank you so
Yes,
much,
40.
Pak Loniak,
Thank you.
Kulishbon.
Kulishbon.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.